Hi everyone, I'm Doug Snyder with QBank. I'm excited to introduce you to QBank.com, an all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create and manage question banks aligned with your curriculum and brand, so you can enhance teaching, personalize learning, and grow revenue. QBank transforms your multiple choice practice test questions into a powerful self-assessment learning tool called a question bank that adapts to your students and scales with your business. It's a smarter way to deliver content and make a bigger impact. Before we dive in, here's why QBank matters, not just as a learning tool, but as a revenue generating platform supporting educators, publishers, and businesses strategically and operationally. The obvious focus is the student. Question bank learning boosts retention, confidence, and outcomes by turning passive study into active learning. With real time feedback, targeted reinforcement, and repeated practice, students stay motivated and become better prepared. The result? Higher satisfaction, deeper understanding, and long term success, making your content more valuable and marketable. QBank gives you full flexibility to monetize your content, whether you're teaching, publishing, creating educational materials, or selling courses. Launch your question bank as a standalone subscription or integrate it as a supplemental tool or premium companion to a course, textbook, or curriculum. Sell directly to students, B2C, institutions, B2I, or both. QBank supports multiple models to reach your audience wherever they are. Best of all, no need to build a platform or create new content. QBank lets you leverage what you already have to boost engagement and revenue. QBank lets you launch in days, not months. With full control over content and settings, administrators can move faster, eliminate development costs, and start generating revenue right away. If your content is ready, you can begin earning as soon as tomorrow. QBank helps you expand your market by reaching new audiences, competing with top industry players, and selling globally through a Stripe-powered checkout that supports customers in over 45 countries. Each public question bank gets a branded product page with multiple subscription tiers and pricing you control, making it a fully e-commerce enabled platform designed to grow your revenue and scale your reach. QBank's AWS-powered cloud platform scales effortlessly to support your growth. Whether you're serving a small cohort of students, a full institution, or expanding to a global audience, you retain full control and ownership of your content. Deliver a fully branded experience by selling public subscriptions globally through the QBank store, or offer private question banks with enrollment managed entirely by you. Now, let's see QBank in action. I'll start by building a question bank from the educator's perspective, then switch to the student side to showcase personalized learning. This is my educator account for a CPR question bank I created to train doctors and nurses. On the left sidebar, you'll see icons for different features. As an educator, I can add and edit questions, monitor student progress, build templated exams, and customize my QBank settings. QBank settings is where you'll start when you initially set up your question bank. Give your question bank a name, and then a custom appearance that matches your brand identity. The next step is setting up your question categories. These act like folders and subfolders that organize your questions to align with your curriculum or follow an exam blueprint. From the student side, these categories make it easy to choose exam content and for your students to quickly identify their strengths and weaknesses. If you already have questions, we can bulk upload them for you. But let me show you how easy it is to add and edit questions manually. Click Add Question, and then select your category. A form now populates with multiple fields. Question stem and answer choices are required, but the other fields are optional. You can include details like a question name and learning objective to stay organized. You can also enhance your questions by adding media, such as images, GIFs, or videos, directly into the question stem or explanation. There are 3 explanation fields available, designed to help educators scale their teaching. Every explanation acts like an on-demand tutor, providing immediate feedback and allowing each student to spend exactly the time they need to fully understand the concept. At any point, you can save your question as a draft. Once you're ready, you can either submit it for review or publish it immediately to make it live in the question bank. You'll see that this question bank has 200 published questions. Let's take a quick look at how easy it is for me to edit one of these 200 published questions. Just click on My Questions, then find the one that you'd like to view or update. I'll go ahead and edit an ECG recognition question. First, I'll open to view the current version. Then click Edit. For this example, I'll make a quick grammatical tweak by adding the word cardiac before rhythm. Just like before, I now have the option to save it as a draft, submit for review, or publish a new version directly to the question bank. I'll go ahead and publish this new version. One powerful feature to mention here is version history, which automatically tracks every change over time to published questions, so you can always review, restore, or compare previous versions. QBank is not just built for solo educators. It's also built for collaboration among a team of educators. Each question is assigned a primary author, but multiple contributors can write and edit questions together, speeding up content creation and improving quality through peer review. Let's now take a look at the student experience. QBank puts students in control of their learning with a fully personalized study experience, all within a curated educator-written question bank. They can study how, when, and what they want, tailoring their practice to fit their study schedule, strengthen areas of weakness, and track their performance with real-time performance insights. I'll show you how. After I log in as a student, I immediately land on my dashboard, which provides powerful analytics all in one place. A student can see their overall performance based on either their most recent attempt at each question, which we call current score, or their cumulative performance. They can also see their strengths and weaknesses by category. And these are the same categories that you set up as an educator. Students can also see their percent usage of the QBank and an overview of their completed and paused tests. You can see that this question bank has 200 questions. I've taken 97 of these questions, and based on my categorical performance, a weakness of mine is ECG recognition. So let's take a custom test tailored to my specific learning need of ECG recognition and see the magic of question bank learning. Click Start Test, and then Custom Test. I'll first select my test content, and then I'll configure my test settings. A student can select one or as many topics as they'd like to pull into their test. You can also further filter available questions based on usage or past performance. So I'm going to select ECG recognition, and then I'll select only these questions that I've missed on my most recent attempt. Now I'll give my test a name, select the number of questions, and test mode. QBank offers 3 test modes designed to meet the unique study needs of every student. Untimed and timed tests follow a standard format where students complete all questions first, then review answers and explanations at the end. Time tests add flexibility by allowing students to customize the time limit. This is ideal for simulating real exam conditions, applying extended time for accommodations, or building test-taking stamina under pressure. Study mode offers a more relaxed approach by showing the answer and explanation immediately after each question, making it perfect for active learning and reinforcement. So let's do a time test with only 4 questions. The test interface is clean and intuitive. Navigation tools make it easy to track unanswered or flagged questions. You can pause and resume a test at any time. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'll click through these questions rather quickly, getting some right and some wrong. Once I finish and click Finish Test, my results appear immediately, as well as a score summary and question breakdown. We've also made it efficient for students to review all questions or focus the review on only those that they scored incorrectly, correctly, flagged, or unanswered. As we review the test question by question, we re-show the question stem and answer choices, mark the chosen answer and the correct answer, and now a student can see an in-depth explanation. A student can spend as much time as they need on the explanations to deepen their understanding and master important concepts before moving on to the next question. These explanations act like a built-in personal tutor, guiding independent learning while also maximizing educator efficiency by helping identify and address student weaknesses without added instructional time. Now that we reviewed the test, you can navigate back to your dashboard and see your updated statistics in real time. At any time, you can click on My Tests and review previous test results and individual questions. You can also boost long-term retention using proven techniques like spaced repetition by retaking previous tests. To wrap up, question bank learning goes far beyond static lectures and passive test prep. It keeps students actively engaged, delivers real-time feedback, and adapts to each learner, driving better outcomes, higher retention, and deeper understanding. Personalized learning isn't just more effective, it's a smarter, more scalable way to teach, a powerful way to increase the value of your content, and a proven strategy to grow your revenue. At the end of the day, question bank learning is for anything worth knowing. To see how QBank can work for your team and your content, go to QBank.com and contact us, or reach out to a member of our sales team to schedule a personalized demo. Thanks for watching.